Wow.
And look, Jason's out there.
Yes.
He's got no problems. That's a big car.
Who are you going to call? It's a Ghostbuster car.
That looks like a good one.
It is. Wow, all right. We're talking about the San Diego Air and Space Museum.
We are.
Speed.
Yes.
I forgot my jacket.
And can
So
you
I didn't know
believe
were
this
coming.
is the last month?
Is it really?
We've been doing this every month for a year.
Since February.
Since
that's right.
February.
That's
And
right.
last time you were here, just a few weeks ago, we had the Bullet Mustang
did.
right here.
Wasn't that
That was
amazing?
something.
Huge hit.
Yeah.
Because we had an evening
Right.
that this young gentleman
You emceed it?
as a matter of fact.
But it was
Right.
the most, and that car's gone now?
It is.
Ah,
It is.
that's too bad, folks. You would have just loved seeing it, by the way. But so what do we got this month?
Well, first of all, before I do this, we've got to thank KUSI for a wonderful year.
Yeah.
Jason, you and certainly the entire KUSI staff. Dave, especially Dave emceed the Bullet Evening, which was pretty special.
Yeah.
But I've got to acknowledge this guy right here. Okay, Peter De Silva is one of our board members at the Air and Space Museum. And when I asked him a little over a year ago, I said, would you take this on and really help us? Because he's a car guy as much as an airplane guy. And he did. And come on, say something.
It's been a great year and getting to know this guy better. And
It's the most
the staff at the
stressful year.
museum.
It's the most stressful year you've ever
It
had
doesn't
in your
show.
life.
No,
but it was really good because it gave the museum an opportunity to see a side of Speed
Right.
that they wouldn't normally see. Mainly
Because
because
we
his
ride in
connections.
boats
Yeah.
and we ride in everything,
Motorcycles.
the bicycle,
Yeah.
the niece and everything.
Yeah.
But Jason and Ginger, you guys have just been great, and we want you to know how much we appreciate
Oh,
it.
we appreciate you and all you do. It's just great over there.
Yeah, and it's a ton of fun. So what do we got this month? The
Well,
last month.
this is, who are you going to call? Okay, this is, you need to be fast when you're responding.
Yeah.
And we have a gentleman here who brought it down for us today because we only have one with us today because others have already gone into the museum for this last month.
It's Rick Carlson, folks, if anybody's not familiar. But if you watch enough KUSI, he's got Ginger putting masks on her face. And when she was sitting on
Jester's bike.
Jester's bike, exactly. So what's going to be in the floor? I guess I should ask you, Peter. What's going to be on the floor besides the
got Ghostbusters. We have Scooby-Doo van.
Okay.
And I think we're going to have a Starsky and Hutch as well.
Good
Nice.
deal. All right. And then
And
plus there's a whole lot more.
There's some other
Well,
vehicles
the whole
there as well.
exhibit is extremely interactive. You can spend literally 90 minutes just in that exhibit without even entering the rest of the museum.
Right.
And then, of course, we've themed the entire museum Speed. So you're going to see the real Apollo 9, the Bell X-1, first airplane to break the sound. You're going to see all that also.
Right.
And then, of course, we've themed a lot of our simulators from airplanes to cars and car racing. So plus the airplane one. So
Right.
we've got everything.
It's interesting. Yeah, and it's really a good time. And then there's a good website people could go to find
There is
out
San
how
Diego Air
to,
and
what you
Space,
got.
airspace.org, but also
.org.
December.org. But December 20, we're doing also an evening with Bill and Valerie Anders, who grew up right here in San Diego. This was the first mission to the moon, the 50th anniversary. So December 20th, 50 years ago, Bill was up in space.
Wow.
And so we're very excited about that. That's coming up. We have December nights next weekend. The Air and Space Museum is a big place. I encourage everybody to come by and see us because, our team really sets up a wonderful, wonderful 2 nights there in Balboa Park.
And
Well-
if you haven't been to the Air and Space Museum,
Lately.
or you haven't been in a while,
Right.
it's really changed. It's great. It's
I think-
amazing inside there.
No, I think you're right. I think it's an experience.
Got any
It's-
ghosts in there?
Yeah, we do.
Because we ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I'm telling you, better bring her down because there's one down in the basement.
We have one named Amelia. No.
Yeah, don't you wish?
And but you're exactly right. If you haven't been there in a while, you need to come because the Air and Space Museum is bigger and better than ever. The experience can last multiple hours.
Yeah.
You won't see it in one visit. I guarantee you that.
And bring the kids. That's
Oh.
the main thing. Bring the kids
Well-
because you'll see eras that will blow them away.
Well, we're going to show them the past. We're also going to help vision the future with them because we are about the future greatest generations.
Right.
Because most of us here are the children of the greatest generation. And the reason we do this stuff is we have to believe that there's a future out there.
Yeah.
And we do believe that. And,
Absolutely.
when you think of STEM and all that stuff today, and certainly you look at the legacy of the San Diego region, we're just going to perpetuate that.
And
forever.
Air and Space falls right into that STEMS program.
Totally.
It
Yep,
really
totally
does.
does.
It's
It
like
does.
you thought about it before they thought about it. Because, with all the different types of interactive displays,
Right.
the docents that really know their act, let me tell you. And if you're ever lucky enough to talk to the technicians down below, because I'm not going to call them mechanics, you will definitely be blown away.
Well, and it's meant to be fun. Big sign out
Yeah.
front when it says enter for fun. And
Right.
if you're not having fun, you're not going to capture them.
That's right.
Because nobody knows when that magic day of inspiration really occurs. So we're going to give them as many touches as we possibly can.
So what's
And,
Peter? What's Peter going to drag in next year and come to KUSI
Well,
once a month for the next 12
That's right.
months?
We need to get that cycle
I think we
going.
should get that cycle going.
I'm working on that right now.
That's one
Now,
day I don't have to schedule.
Well, wait. March of 2019, we're opening a new super exhibition on space because once again, the 50th anniversary started this year.
Right.
But remember, the 50th anniversary of walking on the moon, okay, is July of
All right.
2019.
That's
Quiet.
right. It's the
Stop
San Diego
talking.
Air and Space
Stop
Museum. It's a
talking.
good pitch, man.
I know, you turn him on, it's like a little toy.
Get to the San Diego Air and Space Museum before the end of the year and see the speed exhibit. We'll be right back with more Good Morning San Diego.
Give the KUSI wave.
I'm afraid of no girls. My head likes the girls. I'm afraid of no girls.